I mean, in your latest piece, you write this: Trump's proposed changes to trade, immigration, regulation, and tax policy could reshape the outlook for growth, employment, and inflation in the coming years. You say Fed officials will begin to grapple with those shifts at their meeting this week. So what about Trump's second term and how it will impact Fed policy?
Yeah, I just don't know how you have much confidence in a forecast. And so I think the trick for people, when we get those projections, you know, they are filled out according to some base case. And you could think of the base case as the least unlikely scenario, right? It's kind of confusing, but you just don't have that much confidence in it. I think the alternative is you don't have anything, and then I think you'd have probably even more confusion than you have now. But the trick here is just not to anchor too much off of what they're writing down in those projections, because they are conditioned on a base case that you might just have very low confidence in right now.
That makes a lot of sense, Nick. So let me get your take. We're all focused on what Jay Powell is going to say at this press conference at 2:30. What are you going to be watching for? What are you expecting his messages to be today?
Well, I think, you know, something the market places a lot of attention on that Fed officials probably don't put as much attention on is what is the median projection for interest rate cuts in 2025? So they had 4 cuts of a quarter point penciled in September. That's going to probably be lower at this meeting. Will they put in only 2 cuts? Will they put in 3? If they put in 2, you know, that suggests just a lot more uncertainty about the pace of cuts going forward. And then I do think what Powell says about the neutral rate will be important, because they put down in those projections some estimate of what they think interest rates will be over time, their estimate of the long-run rate. It's been trending up closer to 3, but there are awfully wide uncertainty bands around that forecast. So you could put down 3%, but you might think maybe it's as high as 4%. And so will Powell say anything about how they're thinking about that? That, you know, projection is really kind of your perceived destination for interest rates. And so like a ship captain coming into the dock, you don't want to blow right past your boat slip and slam into the dock. The Fed, if they think the neutral rate is higher, they may want to slow down rate cuts and just take some time here to figure out, well, maybe our destination is higher.
Yeah, I'm with Scott Martin this morning. Scotty, I think that would be a disappointment for markets in that scenario, but jump in here.